Discrimination is the act, practice, or an instance of discriminating categorically rather than individually. Prejudice or prejudicial outlook, action, or treatment. For example, racial discrimination. Throughout life, people will encounter diverse groups. Through these encounters, they will make judgments consciously and unconsciously. These judgments are a form of discrimination. Although we are all guilty of discriminating against individual people or groups, it is something that we should not do. It can be hurtful and may have ramifications that were not anticipated. Sizeism is one of the last remaining legal forms of discrimination. It is legal in most places, but some places have prohibited based on employment. Although it is based on height and weight, weight is often what is at the forefront of the discussion when it comes to sizeism. The term sizeism means something different to each person. In teens, sizeism is often referred to as bullying. However, because the judgment is on the basis of size or height, it can be categorized as sizeism. Students bully others because of their differences. These differences are what make a person unique. Uniqueness and differences are what make up diversity. Diversity is more than just race, ethnicity, sex, sexual orientation, religion, political affiliations, abilities, or disabilities. It is anything that makes up a person. Although a person may be homosexual, that is not who they are. It is an aspect of what makes them who they are. Being overweight or obese isn't something that identifies a person, but a person can identify as being overweight or even obese. The likelihood that there is only one thing a person identifies with is fairly slim.
Sizeism, like it's the discrimination against the size of different people. We're all different sizes and different.
How do you think it affects you?
Well, for me, I feel like thinking about it, it makes me like realize that a lot of people are self-conscious about themselves just because of the way of, I don't know how to put it in words, like how everybody kind of thinks about it themselves and they compare their body to other people, and it's like a constant thing every single day.
Yeah, like we make fun of Iris all the time. We call her Midge because she's short,
Yeah.
and like it's sort of like that. But we don't do it in a mean way. We just do it because it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're joking around and saying things, do you think it could offend someone who's not involved in the conversation?
Oh yeah, of course. Especially when it's like when people like, let's say I say, oh my god, I think I'm fat, and then like someone else who's like bigger than me is right next to me, that obviously can offend them because like I'm obviously significantly smaller than them. Like that happens to people all the time. Like we see that, like I see that everywhere. That happens everywhere.
To me, sizeism is some kind of discrimination against the size of the person, the weight, if you will, which is not protected, and nobody gets punished for judging people based on that, but yet it can be really very hurtful for people, and I can see why.
I'm a taller and larger person, so I have a harder time when it comes to sports. There's several different sports that I like to play, soccer and fencing being one of them, and it's difficult because sometimes the outfits don't always fit. So like for example, the fencing, the masks won't always fit my head, and the bodysuits won't always fit. When it comes to soccer, I can't run very fast, so I had to play the keeper. And as far as fashion, I can't always find clothes that fit, which kind